How's everybody today? I came out of here, I said, wow, energy out here, you know? I'm really pleased to have all of you here. We want to announce what we think is a really pretty exciting service in and of itself, but really it's another part of what we see as a real important piece of the puzzle for our city, and that is an effort for our city to be a smart city, to be a technologically advanced city, to do everything we can to make living and working in the city more enjoyable and more in tune with what goes on in the world today. We're announcing a new service for our residents and our guests who use street parking in the city, the Parkmobile payment option, which allows parkers an option which relieve them of the anxiety of, as we've all experienced, of having to run out and off the 10th floor with a minute to go and rain and have to go out and put more quarters in your meter. Well, you know, this app's going to allow patrons to purchase as much time as they need, and then if they need more, they can do it from a remote location. Honest and truly, I got a call this morning. I got a message from a friend of mine this morning with a picture of one of our meters, and he said, "Thank you so much," because it had the Parkmobile. And I said, "Well, it's great. We're announcing it today." And he said, "I just love Parkmobile." So, you know, it's a big deal, a bigger deal than it seems, and we're really excited to have this here. I think you should know that this is just one piece of our effort to modernize every single thing we do in our city. Every department's going through this. We want to do a 311 system in our city so that eventually, and I mean not very far distant eventually, every one of our citizens is going to be able to access all of our information systems online at any time and find out when you make a request to the city, who's got it, what the anticipated time of a response is, and when you can expect completion of the task. This is what we're looking forward to. A city that's technologically savvy, that's responsive, and is accountable to our citizens. So we've joined some of our smaller towns in the city that already have this, notably our beach towns. Philadelphia on the news today said they're having it there, but we've had this for years. Well, I understand they're getting rid of their "we had it for years" and they're going Parkmobile. So we beat you, Philadelphia. Just want to let you know. So I'm really happy. We have a wonderful team of people. I have to tell you, as an aside here, that when people ask me about what it's like working in the city, I always say we have great chemistry in the locker room. We have a great team of people who work hard together. And I want to introduce one of my teammates right here. Patrick, come on up and say our head of finance, so Pat Carter.
Thank you, Mayor. I just want to say a couple quick things. I want to let you know, as the mayor has said, we're bringing this technology going into the 21st century with a lot of hard work from a lot of individuals in the city. But the important thing is this was a private-public partnership with the Finance Department and the Department of Public Works, the employees working hard and providing sweat labor, and our private partners conduit, Brett Peasy, who's here, and from Parkmobile, Tina Dyer. But this did not cost the city of Wilmington, the taxpayers, a penny. We were able to implement this technology at no cost to taxpayers. There is a small transaction fee that the citizen will be charged to use this service. But I strongly believe, and we strongly believe, that offsets the potential to get a parking ticket and everything that goes with that, and the convenience of using pay by app. And not only is the pay by app Parkmobile here in the city, as the mayor said, every beach town in southern Delaware has Parkmobile. Most of the beach resorts in Jersey at the shore have Parkmobile. Washington, D.C. is a long-term user of Parkmobile, and soon, next month, Philadelphia, behind us, will actually implement Parkmobile. So we're very excited about this product. We think it will make parking in the city much more user-friendly. The merchants, downtown merchants, are excited about the implementation and introduction of Parkmobile. And we look forward to growing Parkmobile. Every meter has been metered, almost 1,000 meters can now be used with this Parkmobile product. Next, I want to introduce our Council President Shabazz, who was one of the proponents of Pay by app for the last few years, and I'll allow her to talk about that.
Good afternoon, everyone. One of the benefits and the pleasures of being a public servant is to see the seeds that you plant come to fruition. And as he mentioned, we started back in 2009 with a very extensive, comprehensive parking summit because we realized that parking was an issue here in Wilmington. And as we knew that Wilmington was going to continue to grow, that we had to address that. We first started once with the meters with just using your credit card. That was the first step to getting to where we are today with this modern technology. And I want to thank you, Mayor, for you and your team bringing this to fruition. That was one of the major first things we said that we would know needed to be done as a result of the parking summit. So we have moved forward in our technology, and I'm glad that we did beat Philadelphia. And I'm looking forward to working with you and your administration, along with my colleague, Councilmember Carley, and all of the council members to bring other great innovative ideas to continue to make Wilmington a great smart city. And with that, I'd like to introduce the now current council representative of the 4th District, Councilwoman Michelle Hurley.
Thank you, Council President. I, too, am very excited on this afternoon about this grand initiative that has been implemented. And I really want to give a great big kudos to Council President Shabazz, to our mayor, to Director Carter, and to all those that were involved in implementing this initiative. But I'm most excited that our those that work and those that live and those that play here in the city of Wilmington will be able to participate and take advantage of this opportunity. So I'm very excited about this initiative. And having said that, I want to introduce David Baird, who is the owner of Jerry's Autorama, and he's with Downtown Business Association. Jerry.
Thank you very much. I'm not a speaker like the rest of these good guys over here, but the main thing that I take out of today's meeting is really the merchants are part of the city, and what we really appreciate is the mayor forward thinking, taking care of some of our nagging problems that in our world, we have one of our biggest complaints that anybody will come to my store, and probably a lot of the other merchants, is parking. I don't know where to park. I don't know when to park. I like the mayor said, running out of a meeting and interrupting and not being focused. So with that, with the app, try to get we have cards now. They handed out lots of cards. Everybody's going to get a card. Go around, hand them out to all your friends, your other merchants that are around the city, and let's get using this, and then bring out any issues, any problems that you have, and we'll make this work. Thank you.
Now there's an easier, faster, and more convenient way to pay for parking with Parkmobile. Here's how it works. First, you'll need to register, and there are 2 ways to set up your free account: online at parkmobile.com or via the QR code found on Parkmobile signage and wallet cards. It takes about a minute to complete the process. Once you've completed the registration, be sure to download one of our native apps for iPhone, Android, Windows 7, and BlackBerry. You can also download the Parkmobile app on any tablet. Now that you've completed the registration steps, you can start using the service immediately.
And it's really easy. There are multiple ways to start a parking transaction, so choose the one that works best for you.
You can use the app to manually choose a zone, scan the QR code where you've parked, or take advantage of our GPS functionality. Each method is quick and easy. But you'll want to ensure your license plate number is correct and up to date, regardless of which method you're using, to avoid the risk of getting a parking ticket. And remember, you can always add or update information like your license plate number or payment method in real time. To start a transaction with the app method, key in the zone number found on the meter sticker or nearby Parkmobile signage. Select the amount of time you wish to park, touch the Start button to confirm the transaction, and you're all set.
You can also scan a QR code to start a parking transaction. It can be found on the meter sticker or Parkmobile signage.
Again, just select the amount of time you wish to park and hit Start to begin the transaction.
Of course, you can use the GPS functionalities to start a parking transaction. By now, you should be a pro at this next step.
Select the amount of time you wish to park and hit Start to begin the transaction. That's all there is to it. Now you can be off to your next meeting, dinner, show, or important shopping engagement. Parkmobile will even send you an alert 15 minutes before your time expires, so you can choose to extend your parking session.
You'll never have to worry about running back to the meter and feeding it coins or swiping your credit card. You can extend your parking transaction from wherever you are.
And remember, you can also use the Find My Car function if you ever forget where you parked your car. Parkmobile is offered throughout the country, and you can use your Parkmobile account anywhere our service is offered. Parkmobile, the faster, easier, more convenient way to park.